Hello and hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today's topic we are going to discuss compound interest. Sometimes in need we borrow money from a bank or some other agencies during financial business. In general, the money is borrowed for a specific period and has to be returned at the end of the period. At the end of the period, we pay the money borrowed plus some extra money for utilizing the money of the lender. The money borrowed is called as principal. The extra money paid for using lender's money is called interest, and the total money paid to the lender at the end of the specified period is called amount. Therefore, the amount is equal to principal plus interest, such that A is equal to P plus I. When it comes to interest, it is not always simple, but it does not need to be difficult to understand. Basically, interest usually falls into one of the two groups, simple or compound. But what is the difference? And why did Albert Einstein reportedly call compound interest the eighth wonder of the world? Here a quick crash course. First off, what is interest? Let's take the example of saving accounts. Interest is the money paid to you by the bank as a reward for keeping your money with them. The interest is shown as a percentage, usually expressed per year, and is calculated based on the amount of money in your account. Simple interest is just that, simple. The interest rate is applied to the amount in your account. For example, if you have rupees 10,000 earning 20% of interest for a year, it could grow to rupees 12,000 when the interest is paid at the end of the year. So the interest you receive over a certain period is a fixed percentage of the principal amount you deposited. Here is compound interest. How is compound interest different, you may ask? You could have heard it refers as magical interest, and there is a reason for that. Basically, you earn interest on the money you have deposited and also on the interest you have already earned. In other words, your interest earn interest. If you deposited the rupees 10,000 into an account with compound interest earning 5% per year compounded yearly, could have rupees 10,500 at the end of the first year and rupees 11,025 at the end of the second year. So your money can grow at an accelerated rate over time. The impact is harder to see in the early years, but eventually it becomes quite pronounced.